What's up, everybody? Oakland's got a bunch of new content dropped today. I want to cover this stuff, and I know what y'all are thinking. Jingle, you don't make videos ever anymore. You're AFK, you're gone, you're dead. Plot twist, people, I'm alive. And not only am I alive, but I am ready to make a YouTube video about this game because I love this game. I love what the developers are doing, and there is a lot to cover today. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. Trading is the biggest thing added to this update. Trading loose items, materials, schematics, structures, and money have all been streamlined, making it easy and safe to exchange your resources with another player. This is basically eliminating non-accidental scams, and guys, it's actually something I have dreamed of since I played Lumber Tycoon 2. So let me show you guys how you can pull off a trade. So we're gonna go into Perm's menu. You can see all the list characters in the game. We're gonna pull up my alt right now, and we're gonna click trade. And then on my alt, I'm going to click accept. There are many things we can trade. We can just trade loose items, and that includes like tools and weapons. We can also include structures. I could say just take all of these and say, you know what, I want these all to go to him. So I'm going to select all of those. Other things I could select would be back here if I wanted to give them, for example, like this, I could do that. Or if I wanted to give one of those, I'm going to click one of those. See this like mark here? We're going to click on it, and it's actually going to pull up the stat info. So you can actually see the stats. As you can see, my alt has just selected one of his items, and you can see I can check out its stats too. So you can do that. You can also on your side remove items as you need. So you know what? I decided I do not want to trade the Valentine's balloons. So you see they get the green outline selecting them. I'm going to take them out, and they're gone. We could also select this if we wanted to, and that would show up around here, and we can see all the items in there. So it does contain the items within it whenever you trade. And then, you know what else we're going to trade? We're going to trade one of these pieces of wood. And as you can see here, the smooth plank, you can see all the details right there about that, just sitting there. Or if I wanted to click on this tree, I now selected this golden tree. So what I'm going to do, oh, and I'm also going to send him my alt. I'm going to send him $1,000. So to confirm that, my alt is going to confirm it as well. And boom, it's just this crate, giant shipping crate. You can inspect it. Yup, and so I can see I've received it. So we're gonna go ahead and unbox that object. And boom, it's got a box in it, and it tells me it's the Rusty Refinery. And now I can hold that to unbox the object, and I can place it wherever I want to. On the flip side, let's go ahead over here. You can see my alt has got his crate of items over here. For the simplicity of displaying what this is doing, I'm actually going to give myself permission to access this box. And so even though this is my alt's box, I can now activate it. I've just given myself permission to work with it. All right, there we go. Now I can hold to unbox the object. And my boom blaster right there. Got it. One at a time. That's actually cool. Oh, yep. See, there's the golden clover. I completely forgot that I traded that. Well, let's go put that back. So yeah, as you can see, just about everything's been added in. I've got micro storage drawer. So let's see here. Oh, yep. So that's just a repackaged object. It looks a little bit buggy, but that's okay. Let's just go ahead and unbox that object. We're going to put it right here. And as you can see, it still has the coins in it. So that's a quick way if you want to trade like a bunch of items. You can just trade a whole drawer, and I assume you can also do it for crates too. All right. A cylinder. See, this is literally just a schematic. It doesn't retain its size, unfortunately. It does manage to retain its material, so that's at least good. One more exciting thing is that there's actually also a new item called the Trade Depot. And here it is. Look at this guy. And see, it's just a little platform, so we can just go ahead and buy this real fast. All right, so we're just gonna place it like right in the middle here. All right, so I've opened up the trade again, and my character's about to send me that Rusty Refinery again. So I'm just gonna go ahead and accept that trade, and boom, see, it spawns right here, just right on this platform. So it's a great way to ensure that your box gets placed on your base automatically, and you don't have to worry about getting it back to your base if you're trading, you know, off-site. Whenever you're off on the map and you decide to trade something, you can do it anywhere, and the box will absolutely still spawn right here instead of on your head. The other big thing that was added this update is the Minimap. This is a great tool for navigating around Oaklands, and it is so much better than the physical billboard maps. This new feature even has a couple of pretty cool features. So let's hit tab. You can see here that now nothing is displaying up there. But if we hit tab again, ooh, look at this. It's the new Minimap. This thing can actually be quite powerful. We see a location where we're at, we can see a time, and we can see what the weather's like. We can also expand this or subtract it, zoom in or zoom out. So you can see here, look at that. We have a massive map of everything, including like major locations. And then we can of course zoom in real tight too and get really close, and we can see where our property is. Look at that. But yeah, as you can see, it follows you around. Resolution's a bit poor at this point, but you can see here would be an outline of another base. I bet somebody's name would be on the base if they were in the game, and we can see so much on this map, and it really gives you an idea of what is even here. Now unfortunately, there is no cave view at the moment, and as you can see, it just looks like I'm driving on the flower meadows. Unfortunately, that is not happening just yet, but the developers have said that they do intend to eventually add that, so that's exciting. Hopefully we will eventually get to see a cave map that looks, you know, kind of like this. So we'll just have to wait for that update to happen, but at the moment at least, we're not going to have that, and we're stuck with just an overland map. Also, they intend to add navigation lines. So for example, say I want to go to, I don't know, Doug's Digging or the pirate boat or something like that. I could just set it up in navigation and it would show me, it would like put a line on the screen so I could follow. And they also say they're going to add more. So long story short, this is a really great tool for players that are not as familiar with the map to actually get the idea where they are at. And for those of you that just get lost so quickly, I do myself personally, it's going to be a great way to figure out where you're at. Now this is actually one of my favorite parts of the update, and it is the clock pause time feature. You can see here just a clock telling you what time it is of the day. Watch what happens if I click it. It goes gray, and now that number is not going up anymore. Fun fact, the time is now paused on my client. What that means is that even though the sun is paused in the sky and your clock is frozen here, the clock is still actually running. And so whenever nighttime happens, even if it still looks like day for you because you've paused your clock, things that usually spawn at night will still spawn at night, like shooting stars. It'll just look like day for you. Everybody else in the server, if they haven't paused their clocks, it will look like night. So this is only something you see. If you ever want to unpause your clock and go back to what the server's actual time is, you just click the clock again and you can see we just jumped a whole hour ahead to 9, which is where we are actually at in the server. So this is a great tool for anybody that like really needs to be able to see in daytime, or for some reason really likes that nighttime view. This is just a great way for them to, you know, lock the clock and stay exactly where they're at so they can see what they're doing or have some nighttime fun. The next new addition is a couple of cool new schematics. The small and normal rotated brick schematics are really detailed and can be used to create some cool wall, floor, and roof textures. I actually cannot wait to see what builders do with these. Okay, so the schematics are actually found at Illumin Designs, so let's go get them. Now I already own the Game Pass, so I don't need to purchase these, but here they are, right here, the rotated brick schematics for $180 each. I'm curious what this is going to look like. Okay, so it just adds this kind of rotational effect. Oh shoot, that's interesting. This is really interesting. Look at that. Wow. And if I repeat it, completely different like rotation. It's randomized, so that's an entirely different, like, see how it's different? Okay, that's really cool. And then there's a small one too. Let's go ahead and place these. We'll take a look at them. So these are the new rotated bricks. It adds some really cool definition. I think there's a lot of awesome building opportunities with these that creative players will be able to use well. So notice how they just got expanded so much. This is what it looks like whenever you stretch it out like that. So it's going to be looking a little bit different whenever you do that expansion like that, and it's going to make this kind of like large brick effect. It doesn't look as good. I probably will avoid doing this in any actual building. It's kind of funny though. I'd probably do it if I wanted to mess around. But if I'm trying to build like a walkway, what I would probably do is I would rotate this, and then I would, you know, scale it out as needed. And there we go. Now we've got a walkway happening here. The way that these bricks scale does mean that unfortunately there isn't a really great way to use the this pattern here horizontally without just duplicating it like that. Like, you'd have to do it this way if you wanted to get that pattern specifically. We can't forget Easter either, obviously. That event is wrapping up, but before Grabbit leaves, she's going to be offering us double eggs for the rest of the event. And, guys, we can now open the Easter gifts that we've been waiting weeks for. Alrighty, so I've got these 2 gifts. They're now unwrappable, so let's go ahead and see what's inside. No. This Eggmobile? Oh my word. Let's try this baby out. Oh no, how fat. Oh, this is gonna be. This is. Oh, they don't even animate. Oh, that's crazy. Alright, y'all ready to pedal to the metal? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh my word. 102. This thing flies. Oh, she does not turn. Oh my goodness. Wow. Now, if you slow down, it's a lot easier to turn, but as soon as you're going full speed, you can't turn at all. I need to race somebody. It was like seriously, this would be crazy to race around. So, oh, shoot. Okay. This would be actually crazy to try to race somebody in this. Oh, wow. Okay, that's really cool. Let's open the Royal Egg gift. Oh my goodness gracious. This is beautiful. Oh, no, you gotta stand up, bro. Oh, come on. I don't think this guy wants to stand up. This is like the egg from the game Egg. Look at this little guy. He's so cute. Oh, I love him. His little legs are like so floppy. Okay, we're gonna just... Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. So don't forget to go get yourself these guys from the store before they disappear on April 4th. But I can't lie, this is epic. These are amazing gifts. So glad that they were added. There's only a few more things to mention in this video. First things first, you probably saw it earlier with the Eggmobile, but there is a new speed thermometer right here. You can see it looks a little bit more like the actual UI design of Oaklands. I like it, and it's a little more obvious to see what's going on. Don't forget, we also have a new leaderboard. You can see cash and eggs and all the details. Apparently there are going to be name gradients and background plates added in the future, so that's an exciting future update coming to the leaderboard. Do like this new UI design though, I think it's great. And one last thing, y'all, notice that whenever you jump out of your car, you now teleport to the right of it. That's actually to prevent your car from flinging or anything like that, and honestly it's just really nice quality of life update, and prevents stuff from just going everywhere out of your car because of, you know, Roblox physics being buggy. But that's all I have for today. New Easter items, new trading, and a new minimap. Awesome new updates. I think y'all all will enjoy playing. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. I'll see y'all in the next video. Goodbye.